Yo, 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 yo. What up? 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pull up to the live. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. We got ourselves we got ourselves a series, man. We got ourselves a series here. Tap in, man. Tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, man. Tap in. Tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go Spurs from Trinidad and Tobago. Yo, brush your hair. Nah, man, my hair is growing. I ain't brushing nothing, man. We ain't brushing nothing over here, you are. Montreal in the building. Maryland in the building. New York in the building. Toronto in the building. Okay. Brazil in the building. Florida in the building. Brooklyn in the building. Kentucky, what up? Toronto, what up? London, what up? Ghana, what up? Yes, yes. Midwest. VA, Maryland. What else we got? Brooklyn, Mississauga, Philippines, Nebraska. Yes, sir. Houston, Fort Lauderdale. Knicks in 4-0. Where else we got? Orange County. What up? What up? Texas in the building. Pull up. Pull up. What we got? Ottawa. We got a lot of people out there from Canada. We got a lot of people from Canada. What's going on in Canada, man? A lot of people. South Carolina, what up? Lagos, what up? Ivory Coast, Flatbush. All right, man. So let's get into it. San Antonio and all of that. I'ma keep it a bean with y'all. I'ma keep it a bean with y'all. I knew the Knicks were gonna lose this game. I'm not even joking with you. Something told me going into this game. Shout out to Belize and Liverpool. Something told me going into this game that the Knicks were going to lose. Something told me. I don't know what it was. I just felt like the excitement. I already knew. Somebody said Trump brought the loser. And you already know that people are going to be blaming Donald Trump. You already know. You already know that people are going to be blaming Trump. Excuse me, are going to be blaming Trump. You already know. We did, and I did it on purpose today because I knew, like I said, okay, these shows are not going to do well today on the channel, but I said, let me do it because I just felt like it was very relevant for what was going to happen today. But we produced 2 shows today before we started the live, before we went live right now. The first show was May, y'all know Mace, obviously. Mace said that if the Knicks lose, he gonna blame it on Donald Trump. Then Stephen A. Smith said, if the Knicks lose, he gonna blame it on Donald Trump. And then right before the game started, I checked on Twitter, and I saw Patrick Bet-David, literally. Let me see if I can find the post. Patrick Bet-David, y'all know who he is. And he's a huge supporter of Trump. And he said, I swear to you, I kid you not. Let me pull up his tweet here. Let me see if I can find it. Just give me a second. Patrick Bet David. Let me pull up his tweet here. He wrote this. Look at what he wrote. This is what he said. He said, I don't see a benefit of the president attending the Knicks games tonight. The Knicks are on a 13-game playoff win streak. If they lose, they will blame it on the president. And if the Spurs come back and win it all, New Yorkers will never forgive him. That's what Patrick Bet-David said. He's a huge Trump fan and all of that. So just know that there's going to be some talk about this tomorrow. We don't know if it's true, but I knew that was going to be a part of it. Let's get to the game in all seriousness, though. I had a feeling that the Knicks were going to lose this game. Something told me that the Spurs were not going to get swept. Coming into this series, most people thought that the Spurs were going to win this series in maybe 5 to 6 games. Literally. Most people thought that. So I found it inconceivable that the Spurs would lose 4 straight games, given the fact that they just beat the champion Oklahoma City Thunder, and they beat them to go to the finals on the road. So the Spurs were made of something. And what I think happened tonight, before we get into the box score and all of that, I think that it took the Spurs 2 games to understand how they want to play the Knicks. And number 2, it took Wemby 2 games to come down from the high and the excitement of being in the NBA Finals. That's what I think. I think that Victor finally got it out of his system. Today I saw he was at Rucker Park. He was out there, Rucker Park. I saw he was over there painting in freaking, what is it? Excuse me, in Central Park, right? So I think he was able to finally calm down. And I said it going into this game in the last live that we did for the Knicks. I said, if the Spurs do not come out in game 3 with a sense of urgency, and they don't come out and try to get an early lead, if they end up getting down early in that game, it will be like an avalanche on top of the Spurs, and they will not be able to recover. I said if they don't find a way to come out with a strong start, they're going to get swept. Because if they lost this game in a blowout, game 4, they would not stand a chance. So give a lot of credit to the San Antonio Spurs for coming out there and showing a lot of focus in that first quarter. Seriously. And you got to tip your hat to Stephon Castle. You got to tip your hat to Vassell, however they pronounce his name, and Wemby in that first quarter. Because those guys came out looking like they understood, if we screw up here, this series is over. There is no game 4 would just be like a formality because the series will be over. So now let's get to the box score. Shout out to the new people coming into the live. Let me look at this here. So in the, what do you call it? In the first quarter, the Spurs ended up outscoring the Knicks by 11, but then the Knicks outscored the Spurs 42-24 in the second, 42 points. And when the Spurs went down, I think 7 to go into the half, I felt that they were going to make a run. And that's exactly what they did. And the fact that the Spurs were able to win that fourth quarter, that's what saved this game. I mean, that third quarter. They ended up winning the quarter 37-27. And then that was what pretty much brought them back in the game to pretty much cut the deficit. And in the fourth quarter, they showed a lot of poise. If we look at the box score, let's look at the box score here. Let's see what everybody did. Excuse me. So Champagny, he had 12 points. He hit some pretty big timely threes in that game. He had 3 threes. Vassell, he had 11 points, 4 rebounds. Victor Wembanyama had 32 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and he had a very big block at the end of the game on 61% shooting. So this is his best game of the series so far. Stephon Castle had 23 points, and the last 2 points that he scored were probably the most clutch points that he scored in his NBA career. Those last 2 free throws that he hit. De'Aaron Fox, he had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. He didn't shoot well from the floor again in this game, 28%. Dylan Harper, man. Dylan Harper does not look like bro. That championship DNA that he got from his father, Ron Harper, I mean, you could tell. I guess that is real. I guess genetics are really hereditary, because that dude does not look like a rookie. Dylan Harper plays with the confidence of an Alex Caruso, but he's a rookie. You would have thought this guy was like a seasoned vet that had at least 1 or 2 championships on his resume. He's a rookie playing with that kind of poise, so he was huge in the game. Let me just read this super chat here. It says the Knicks could be up 3-0 or the Spurs could be up 3-0. That's how close this series is. The pressure is on the Knicks to win game 4 or they'll blow they'll blow. They'll be down 3-2 with the quickness. That you're absolutely correct. Appreciate the super chat in the comments. So let me get to the Knicks box score. OG Anunoby was the Knicks' best player. I know Jalen Brunson had 32 points, but OG Anunoby was that dude tonight, man. He was hitting threes from all over the floor. He really played well for them. I think the big difference for the Knicks in this game was Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns only had 11 points and 8 rebounds. Some of that had to do with him just not getting in a flow. Mikal Bridges only had 2 points. In the last game that they played, he was out there looking like Kobe Bryant, and I said it in that live that we did. So Mikal Bridges definitely did not step up. They didn't really get any help from their bench, and the Knicks have had a pretty strong bench these playoffs. The only bright spot for the Knicks coming off the bench was Jordan Clarkson. He had 10 points coming off the bench. But overall, I think the difference here, if we look at the game, if I'm a Knick, if I'm Karl Anthony Towns, I'm kicking myself and saying, man, I could have played better. If Karl Anthony Towns plays better, the Knicks win this game. It's just that simple. If he plays just a little bit better, the Knicks win this game. Because De'Aaron Fox is just not playing at an all-star level. And I think he made an all-star team once. He's not playing like the De'Aaron Fox that we saw when he was playing with the Sacramento Kings. He's not, he's had some pretty low-scoring games in these playoffs. So if Karl Anthony Towns plays just a little bit better, I think the Knicks win this game. And as a matter of fact, the Knicks almost won that game 2 times in the end because I was preparing to live and I thought, okay, the game is over. But I wanted to wait for like the last minute. And then OG Anunoby hit that 3, and I'm like, Jesus, I thought this game was over. Like, I thought so the Knicks had an opportunity to win the game. I think so. So now, looking at this series, now things get interesting. Because as crazy as it sounds, the Knicks are up 2-1, but all the pressure falls back on the Knicks. And my prediction going into Game 4 is this. I think the Spurs tie this series in Game 4. That's what I think. Because the Spurs are a really good road team. So are the Knicks. But the Spurs are a really good road team. And I feel bad for those people that went to that Knicks game and spent all that money. I understand it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but I think the people that spent all of that money going to that game, and there were a lot of rich people in that game, bro. There were a lot of rich people in the Garden, and there were a lot of people that went broke tonight going to the Garden. A lot of people that went to go see the Knicks play tonight had no business being in there. I'm keeping it a bean with y'all. I saw one girl say she spent $20,000 on a ticket. If you're not a millionaire and you spending 20 racks on a ticket, bro, a lot of people went broke going to that game. I'm telling you for sure. I'm telling you. And there were a lot of rich people. I checked. You had Bloomberg in there. You had obviously the president, Nolan, these guys are all billionaires. You had Jay-Z. You had a whole bunch of people in there. A whole bunch of people. But I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off spending that amount of money on a game. The finals are wacky as hell. LOL. These playoffs make me second guess my ball knowledge. Dylan Harper is the real deal. He absolutely is. The Trump curse is this is going to be a real thing. Do not be surprised if Stephen A. Smith goes on TV tomorrow and says that Donald Trump was the reason that they lost the game. I'm telling you right now. I was watching a show from Rob Parker who was going off before the game, and he was blaming it on he blamed it on James Dolan. He said James Dolan should have known better than to invite the president because it kind of threw off the energy of the thing. Now, obviously, Trump wasn't on the court playing ball, but the energy shifted around the whole excitement around the city. So people are definitely going to talk about that. The Trump curse is real. Stephen A. put the crowd to sleep. Oh, San Antonio, sorry. Put the crowd to sleep in such a way that Donnie got to take a nap too. Yeah, Trump was sleeping, man. Why Bronny didn't get a championship DNA from Bron, bro? I'm not. Y'all are not gonna do that to me, man. Y'all are not gonna do that to me. But yeah, man. So looks like we got a series now. Matter of fact, speaking of Stephen A. Smith, how much you want to bet he's on Twitter talking about this right now? Let me just check for a second. Stephen A. Smith, I already know he is. Let me see. I bet you he is. Oh, nah, he didn't, but I'm sure he will in a bit. I'm very, very sure he will in a bit. This is going to be a thing. Trust me. And he's going to piss off a lot of Trump supporters tomorrow. But hey, it is what it is. He said, people from the left always talk and bleep. No, we're not turning it. No. We're not doing the left to right tonight, man. We are not doing the left to right tonight. We're not doing none of that. We're just having fun up here. Is Charles Oakley going to go to the next game? Nope. I don't think so. No. He said because Savannah has the dominant genes. I'm not even going to comment on that, man. Calling all Knicks fans. This is the alien Earth to NY, alien to Earth to NY. What was that? All these fans are left-wing dudes who think licking an ice pole is good. Yeah, I'm not getting into the politics, man. I was just having fun with it. LaCharles, Honey Hunter. Okay, Spurs had 10 more free throws, and the Knicks in the penalty early energy quarter. People already saying this is a series again. If the Knicks win game 4, then what? Now, I think this is a series, man. I think this is a series because now San Antonio has just proven that they can win on the road. I mean, we knew this already, but I think this. I had a feeling the Spurs are going to win tonight. I had that. I'm being dead ass serious. I thought the Spurs are going to win tonight. I think when we go back to San Antonio, it's going to be 2-2. And it's going to be a best of 3 series. Seriously. I think that's what's going to happen. But it's not going to be easy. It's just not going to be easy at all. But I think it's going to be a tie series going back. And I was hoping that this series wouldn't be a sweep because it's exciting. It's exciting. Come on, y'all want this series to be 4 games? This series got to go at least 6 games. Come on, at least 6 games. Let me see. Knicks thought they had the trophy, but Wemby and the alien is going to abduct it. Knicks win game 4. They're not dropping 2 at home. I think the Spurs are going to win game 4. No, Knicks will win game 4. I think the Spurs will win. I think the Spurs are going to win game 4. That's what I think. Hey, Dream Sport, what up? Wemby don't need your fake honey energy. Whatever that means. Job's not finished. Is it finished? I don't think so. Ref's going to make sure New York doesn't win the series. Now, I don't even know if it's a thing about the refs, man. I just think that if I'm being honest with you, I think the refs are letting these guys play. I think it's been a pretty physical series all along. Now, there have been some kind of ticky-tack fouls. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. But I think the refs have let these guys play. To be honest with you, I think they've let these guys play. Right? I think they've let them play. And I don't want to hear no talk about, oh, you heaping too much praise on Wemby. I don't want to hear none of that. Because when the Spurs lost, I came out here and called out Wemby. Right? So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Son had a great game tonight. 32 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I think he had, 3 blocks? No, 4 blocks in the game. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. He had, let me see. I think he had 4 blocks. Let me just see. 3 blocks in the game. So he played well, man. Victor Wembanyama played well. Let me see. Let me read for you. So how do you think players should be forced to go to college first because having players like Bronny is a waste? Oh, so do you think, I don't know. I haven't really given much thought about players going to college. Y'all see Wemby laugh at Brunson when he was acting tough. Yeah, I seen that. Fox needs to stop missing so many shots. Yeah. Darren Fox is not he's not really having a good playoffs, if I'm being real with y'all. Knicks are winning game 4. Wemby shoved Brunson should have been called flagrant. If you look at the free throws, that game was right there. Let me look at the free throws. So the Knicks got, let me see. No, the Spurs got 32 free throw attempts, and New York got let me see, 22. I don't know if it was a free throw thing, man. I just felt like the Spurs were really aggressive getting to the basket. I don't even know how many free throws Victor Wembanyama attempted. He attempted 9. I just feel like they were more aggressive. The guards were crashing the board. I just felt like they played with more aggression. And if you come out in a game and a team that is playing with more aggression, the referees generally tend to skew the calls in your way, from what I've seen. Shout out to Mam7. He said 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists at age 22. No, he had 30 points. Finals history. Magic Johnson. Oh, okay. I got you. In finals history, Magic Johnson, 1980. Kobe Bryant, 2001. Wemby, 2005. Appreciate the Wemby, 2026. Sorry. Knicks, appreciate the comment. Knicks fans hope receding faster. Knicks fans hopes receding faster than Stephen A. Smith's. You know Stephen A. Smith gonna act a damn fool, but I'm gonna keep it honest with you. A part of me doesn't really believe Stephen A. Smith is a Knicks fan. A part of me, I think part of it is for the show. I'm not sure that Stephen A. Smith is actually a Knicks fan. I feel like this loss was due to Trump. Appreciate the well, they certainly gonna talk about it tomorrow. Stephen A. Smith is gonna blame Donald Trump tomorrow. I'm telling you right now. I can tell you for free. He's going to go on ESPN First Take and blame Donald. Bro, did I show y'all the post? There's the post from Patrick Bet-David. Let me show y'all the post. Patrick Bet-David, who's a Trump guy, and he wrote this literally before the game started. I don't see a benefit of the president attending the Knicks game tonight. The Knicks are on a 13-game playoff win streak. If they lose, they'll blame it on the president. And if the Spurs come back and win it all, New Yorkers will never forgive Donald Trump. That's Patrick Bet-David that's saying that. That's not me. That's Patrick Bet-David, who is a real Trump guy. He said it. Of course. You know, people are complaining about. I think even some of the players, De'Aaron Fox, complained about it. But hey, man, it is what it is. I don't think Trump, but I think Trump may be there for Game 4 too. I think Trump will be there for Game 4, if I'm not mistaken. I know he said Game 3, but I think he said Game 4. Let me see. Donald Trump, Game 4. Let me see. Knicks. I think he said he's going to Game 4. Let me just see. They asked him on the plane. No. Let me see. Damn, I saw it. Donald Trump. Let's give me a second. Knicks. Game. See, plane. I could have swore he said Game 4. I could have swore he said it. I could be wrong. But I think he's going to go to Game 4. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think he said that. Charles, is the NBA rigged? I don't know, man. Big Cat typical disappearing act. The zest kicked in from posting. Yo, why y'all keep calling this guy what's his name? Karl Anthony Towns zesty. Why everybody keep calling him that? I don't know. I never paid much attention to him, so. Draymond Green. Yeah, Draymond Green was on the Why is Draymond Green? Yo, does Draymond Green add anything to like these post game? He's boring as hell. He's not funny. Like, why is Draymond Green there, bro? I don't even know. I don't know what these people at was it TNT or whatever it is inside the NBA. I don't know what they like. I don't know what it is they see with Draymond Green is not interesting to watch on TV. I don't know what it is. Like he doesn't add anything. He's just there, like, ready to be mad about something. I don't know what he does on there that makes him, like, nothing about Draymond Green makes me think, oh, yeah, he could be the Lex Barkley. He's not even funny. He's just there, like, taking up space in a chair. Like, they could have put a kangaroo in that seat or a freaking penguin or something. And that would have been more interesting than looking at Draymond Green. He's bad on TV. Exactly. He's bad on TV. I don't see what this thing is with Draymond Green. Like, he's somebody that's interesting. Trump will be the first one to bandwagon the Spurs. Why y'all keep making me try to talk about Donald Trump, man? This is Sports Channel. We're not talking about Trump. Bad series for the home team so far with those ticket prices and watching your team. Bro, yo, you could have watched the Knicks lose at home. At home, bro, the entry price was $10,000. $10,000. That's like the nosebleeds. What? Bro, what? Let me tell you something. Even if I was like rich enough to afford $100,000 ticket, if y'all couldn't guarantee me that you're going to like teleport me into the arena and teleport me outside the arena, I'm not going. I don't need all of that stress. I don't need to be around all these people hollering and screaming and shaking and then nah, man. Let me just watch it in my house. Come on, man. You could have watched it in your crib. If you could have afforded $100,000 to go to that Knicks game, you could have watched that at the crib, and you would have had he said pouring honey. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't be having energy for all of that, man. He said New York better win game 4. dot, dot, dot. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what would be worse, the Knicks winning or the Knicks losing in the bro. They're gonna tear that city apart, man. They're going to tear New York City down. Let me read this. Liberals loves the liberals love the Spurs. I wouldn't say so. Spurs ain't the Spurs out there in Texas, man. I wouldn't say that. I would not say that at all, man. Knicks curse loading. I've worked with private equity managers. They get $20 million. They get $20 million from one deal. 10,000 is not. No. Absolutely. I'm not talking about the 10,000. I'm talking about the guys paying $100,000. You know they were paying. Look, let me show y'all the post. I don't know if you guys seen this. Inflation must be a real thing because that Knicks arena looks the exact same it looked for like the last 30 years. But look at this right here. Look at this post. 1999 nosebleeds tickets at MMSG, $50. 2026 nosebleeds, $5,000. Look at this. 1999 floor seats, $4,300. 2026 floor seats, $180,000. If that's inflation, I don't understand what kind of inflation that is, bro. Because the cushions they couldn't have changed the cushions that much. And is that not a business? Who wants to go into business and let's open up an arena, man? Let's open up an arena and charge all kind of money for the same damn chairs over and over. Who wants to go into business with me, man? Let's open up an arena somewhere. Ain't that a wonderful business model? You build the business once, and all you have to do is maintenance and marketing. And you get to charge the people over and over and over again for the same damn seats. Isn't it incredible? My God. Charles Money record. I'm telling you, man. I'll be sitting there watching these. I'll be sitting there watching people make money like, damn. James Dolan is sitting there while the Bucks are rolling in, man. Unbelievable. So much money for the Knicks, so much for the sweep Knicks fans. The alien landed. Half the seats were empty. Now, I'm not sure if some of those people even paid. I don't know if they paid. But they had a lot of rich people in there, man. A lot of rich people. Like a lot. I saw a lot of notable people in there. There were a lot of people there. Charles's nose is getting longer. What am I lying? No, I saw a lot of people. I don't know who y'all spotted. I saw Bloomberg. I saw Howard Lutnick. I saw Ben Stiller, obviously, Fat Joe, DJ Khaled. So many rich people were there, man. So many were there, man. New York got a lot of rich people, man. New York has a lot of rich people. Charles, you need to watch the dangerous AI videos. He said, I saw a bunch of trash. Let me see. Mamdani sits in the nosebleed. Is that where he sat? Did Mamdani go to the game? I didn't even know that. Bloomberg was probably the richest person in the yeah, probably. He was the richest person I saw. That's for sure. He was the richest person I saw. That's for sure. Stephen A. going grift back to Trump by Thursday. Well, Stephen A. Stephen A. serves as a politician, so he got to do what he got to do. He says 140 million. His average ticket price was $7K. Charles, thank you for speaking the truth as always, my guy. Great, appreciate the comment. It seems like jealousy in the chat. The Spurs being down 0-2. Yeah, so we got a series on our hands, man. We got a series on our hands. And my prediction is I think the Spurs win game 4. And I think this thing becomes a series again. And I think we're in for a hell of a finish. I think we're in. The reason why I wasn't concerned about the Spurs winning game 3 is because I've seen series where the home teams drop the first 2 games on their home floor. I've seen that before. We've all seen it. We've seen series where the home team will drop the first 2 games, and then the team that just won drops the next 2 games. We've seen that before. It's not like as if we haven't seen this before. We've seen it before. So I knew that the Spurs were fully capable of winning game 3. But now the Knicks are going to be on alert. The Knicks are going to be on alert because the last thing you want to do is go back to San Antonio with this series tied 2-2, because then all the momentum in this series would have shifted, all of it. Because now, and I hope the Knicks players didn't buy into all of the media noise that this series was over. I even heard Charles Barkley say that the series was over at halftime because the Spurs were down by 7 points. I hope the Knicks didn't drink that same Kool-Aid too. I hope the Knicks are still pretty aware that you got to actually be. I was watching the game and I said to myself, at various points when the Spurs will go up by like 7, 8, and then they'll cut it back. I said to myself, I said, man, it is really hard to win a championship. I'm dead. I mean, it sounds stupid, but guys, it's really, really hard to win an NBA championship, especially when you don't have a super team. These are not super teams. These are not super teams we're looking at here. These are just really, really good teams battling. It's really hard to win a championship. So you wanted the Cavs to make the finals then, chat? Man, nobody want no damn Cavs to make. Who wanted the Cavs to make the finals? Nobody want. No, the only people that wanted the Cavs to make the finals are Cleveland Cavaliers fans. Nobody wanted the Cavs to make the finals. Brunson was careless with the ball. Yeah, I mean, you could say the same thing about Wemby, man. Last game he had that turnover, so you could say he said Chuck cursed us. Whenever Charles Barkley is confident about something, just know that your team is cooked. Whenever Charles Barkley is making like a bold prediction that a team is going to do something, just know you have hope. Seriously. When Charles Barkley is the worst person at making predictions. That's why he loses so much money in gambling. It makes perfect sense. He don't even got a hunch. His hunch is like, I don't even know what to say. His hunch ain't taking a bath in like 3 years, man. His hunch is so off. Seriously. Charles, what? Nostra dumbass. Oh my God. He said, Nostra dumbass. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Nah, that was funny, man. Oh my God, that was funny. Stephen A. Smith is worse. The only prediction he got right was the Bucks in 2020. Oh my God, bro. Forrest Brunson left. He struggles. Hey, Charles, if Wemby leads the comeback and wins this series, do you think he could catch Jordan? He would definitely be on his way to be catching not just Michael Jordan, a lot of people, man. He wouldn't be top 10 or nothing like that, obviously, but he would be on his way. I mean, if Wemby wins 2 chips, bro, they're going to be talking about this dude is top 20 already. It's crazy. Now, I think he would need more years on his resume, but that'll be pretty incredible, man. He said all them billionaires had MSG looking like Epstein Island. Oh my God. When I saw appreciate the comment, when I saw Howard Lutnick, I was like, what is he doing? Literally, I'm like, what is he doing out here? And at one point, he had the nerve to stand up. I'm like, bro, do you know there are cameras in here, bro? There was one point, where he stood up like for a call. I'm like, if you don't sit your ass down, man, you don't know who you is, bro. That was so funny, man. That's a funny comment. Y'all are trying to get me to talk politics so bad, and I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna do it. So let me just say this real quick. This is not crack. Okay, this is not crack. I'm dealing with my sinuses. Let me just say one more time. This is not crack, please. Let me just do. Let me just say that before somebody go cut up this clip and be like Charles was sniffing crack through one of his lives. This is not crack. He said, "Why you?" Oh my God, man. He said it's speed. Oh my God, man. Oh man. I got some bad sinuses. Oh man. I ain't never sniffed crack. Maybe that's the reaction. I don't know, but he said bust out the do-rag. Nah, they trying to get me to bust out the comb like LeBron, bro. Let me I'm trying to look for something smooth to show y'all what it'd be like LeBron combing his head. Nah, we're not gonna do that to LeBron tonight, man. We're not gonna do. He said nobody sniffs crack. He said nobody sniffs crack. What, they eat it? I don't know, man. What do they do with crack? Do they eat it? I thought people sniff crack. He said play the video with LeBron and his hairline. Man, LeBron is a funny dude, man. LeBron is a funny guy. LeBron walks around like a dude that got like a hair full of head, man. He got like when you got like, you know what I mean? You know when you got like a Caesar, you got that bop? LeBron be walking like as if he just got like a fresh cut and his waves is spinning, but this nigga's bald, bro. I be watching this dude like he was playing golf the other day. He had the hat on his head. I'm like, yo, son, you know you bald, right? Like, you do know that you bald. He got that swag of a dude that got waves, but he ain't got no hair. Oh, let me just be LeBron at the. I'm gonna be like this, bro. It's gonna be like, here go LeBron, and then he gonna be like this, and then watch. So yeah, Bronny, yeah, you gotta play a little bit better though. But you know, hold on, let me pull up the video real quick, man. Sorry, man, we gotta do it to LeBron, bro. Hold on 1 second, man. LeBron fans, don't be tight, man. Let me just pull this up. LeBron James brushing his hair. Nah, man, we gotta do it just one time before we go. Where is it at, man? Let me see. Instagram is trying to. Oh, here you go. Look at this. This nigga got some. What is he called? Look. Yo, look at. Look. Come on, man. Dog, look, come on, man. Look. Watch what he do at the end. Look. This nigga has no hair, bro. Look. No, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop, man. We gotta stop, man. Anyway, that's enough, man. I don't mean to make fun of LeBron James, man. I don't mean to make fun of LeBron. Oh my, I seen a video. Let me see if I still got it. I seen this video. I gotta show it to y'all, man. Hold on, let me see. Oh man, somebody said. Let me see if I got it right here, bro. I left a comment on it. Let me see if Instagram saved the comment. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see if here you go. This is LeBron, bro. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show y'all. This is LeBron, bro. Bro, let me show it to you. Nah, I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright strike, but let me show it to y'all. This be LeBron right here, bro. Look at this.
Niggas talking about let that shit go, nigga. Let your bitch go, nigga. Don't worry about this Niggas talking about let that shit go, nigga. Let your bitch go, nigga. Don't worry about my hair.
Let me stop, man. Let me not make fun of LeBron, man. We good. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for being a part. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. Yeah, I think we have fun with this one. Vassell should donate some hair to LeBron. Did you hear the new flop and non-tanking NBA rule, bro? They're not gonna do nothing with that rule, man. You gotta be there. You're gonna be there one day. Probably not, man. Probably not. LeBron put that work, and balling is a sign of masculinity. What? This thing said what? He said LeBron put that work in. Balling is a sign of masculinity. Yo, who mans is this, bro? Who mans is this? What? Balling is a sign of masculinity. So if you're not going to ball, that means what? You're not, bro. Anyway. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that, man. These LeBron fans they here. I don't know what he's even talking about. Your man said balding is a sign of masculinity. He said Balco waves. Bro. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. He said balding means you're old. Itchy head is Balco reaction. He said women are bald also. Don't steroids make you lose your hair? I don't know, man. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good night, and we gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.